Right, this is a tip. 3 tips on how to balance your mix. So just going to go over the main elements. We've got the kicks, or the drums, I should say. So I'm assuming you've got all those sorted out already. We've got your bass. So this is how to balance your bass, this first part. So what the first thing I would do is, this will work for you if you've got small speakers, you know, whatever.
Don't worry, it's not about the size of them.
Yeah,
not that matters.
It's the motion in the ocean.
It's what you do with it that counts. Don't worry if your speakers are small. It's not about the size. It's about what you do with
you
them.
need girthy speakers. So I would listen just to the top, the mids and the top of the bass, and they're coming through, and then you want to get that to the same volume roughly as your kick. So I'm going to bring the volume of the bass up. Just listen to the mids and the tops. So about there, that sounds good. And then what I'm then going to do is, this is for you small speaker folks who's got a little diddy speaker. Get an EQ, get some sort of analyzer plug in. Here we've got this one called oscilloscope, and this just lets you see the waveform. We're just going to chop all of the top off, so we're just hearing just the bass and the kick. You can see there that this part's the kick, this part's the bass. We're going to then grab the bass, get an EQ on it, which we've got here. We've done some EQing. I'll put an EQ on it actually, but put a new one just at the end if we can get on it. And then I'm just going to raise get a low shelf, raise the bass, the sub end around 120, and just bring that bass up. You can do that. You don't need big speakers. If you've got headphones that you trust and you know the bass on, you just do a bit better with that as well.
Brilliant.
And then the next bit, just take the EQ off there. The next bit is where I'd balance the synths to. So I'd use this acid group we've got here. This is quite easy.
You've got an EQ on that bass though.
Yeah. I balanced it.
Oh, but it sounds like the bass has gone.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
You think you'd be producing for years.
Yeah. It sounds like it's got the top end taken out of that bass. No. No. Sounds different. See, things sound different. Your ears play tricks on you. It's mad.
It's just because we ain't got like this.
Yep. I believe you. Sounds well different to me. Leave a thingy in the comments if you think it's different.
Anyway, so the synths, this, use the volume, kind of get it to a point where you're happy, where if you've grouped them or whatever, that they're sitting right together. Then just bring the volume slowly up. About there, sounds good.
See, that's such a good tip. Obviously, I know it might be repetitive, but it's such a good tip that with when you try to mix and balance your stuff out, just bringing the volume down to nothing, 0, and then fading it up to when it's. If you come that other way, it's a lot easier to find the right level where you're not too loud than trying just to bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. If you come from 0 to up, it's a lot better on your ears.
And then finally, same thing again, but with the vocal this time. So we've got this this vocal here. I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to loop it over this one bit so you can hear it. I'll just bring the volume up again. And there, I'm specifically listening to. One, is it feel like a good level? Once I get it there, I kind of drag it down a little bit. But when I've dragged it down, I'm always trying to make sure I can actually hear what they're saying. When you're producing, sometimes you think I know what he's saying, but they're saying, you've got to just kind of think, can the listener hear that? Yeah. And that is pretty much it.
Yep. 3 top tips.